Hey, it's the Chief with Bonding with Board Games, and I wanted to do just almost like a little video blog on what bonding with board games is. Some of you know I've been a long-term contributor to the Dice Tower. Started off doing just a segment with Dexter on the actual podcast, and then I think back in 2011, maybe even 2000, well, I can't remember, somewhere around 2011, I started doing video reviews, mostly of war games, but also family games. And right around 2015, I noticed I was getting a little bit burnt out. And one thing I do when I'm burnt out I'll do one of two things when I'm burnt out. I either stop whatever's burning me out, just stop, maybe come back to it later, refresh. But I really enjoyed what I was doing, and I really liked Tom and working with the Dice Tower. So I thought, well, I don't want to do that. But then the other thing I'll do when I'm burnt out is I will completely mix things up, make it fresh, get it new again. And I kind of did that with bringing in Ham Tag, which is a panel episode. I film it right here with, and I do war games. Judd Vance and Greg Schmidtken's joined me, and I really like working and collaborating with people, so that was fun. But I wanted to do more of that. And obviously the Dice Tower was not my show, so you can only do a very limited thing when you're just a small contributor to the #1 board gaming reviewing channel that there is. So I decided, and I talked to Tom, that I was going to try to break off and just do my own little video segments, and he wished me the best of luck. So that's what ended up making Bonding with Board Games. Some people have been asking that directly and in the comments. So that's where it came from. So what's going to be different? I really enjoy that panel show. So if I haven't aired it yet, which it might be on there, we've got a filming date scheduled, but I'm not sure when I'll get it edited and out. I wanted to have a panel with some 2 female board gamers that I game with in my local area, and maybe my wife will pop in every now and then. And so I wanted to get a perspective that isn't out there. The female perspective, it's there, but I wanted to give it more of a wider audience, and hopefully we'll be doing that. I also wanted to do a couples panel, have different couples come in, because we host a lot of couples at our house. My wife Liz and I do, and we actually are huge proponents. I think board gaming makes for a closer, tighter marriage. That doesn't mean you can't have a tight marriage without board games, but for us at least, that shared activity, that 2-person game or that group co-op or whatever it is, really helped us bond and knit the relationship. So we wanted to give some exposure to that too, and hence kind of the whole theme of bonding with board games. To me, it's more about being in the moment and having this structure that facilitates you, your family, your friends, your partner, whoever it may be, just spending time together. So there's going to be a couples show too. And the last one was, and this one's going to take a little bit longer to get going, is I wanted to have some newbie perspective. And there's a buddy of mine that I host, Scotch Test Dummies, which is a Scotch review show you can go check out. He's my co-host there, huge Star Wars fan, loves Zombicide, the board game, because he's into zombies. But he occasionally mocks, well, not occasionally, he mocks my huge collection of board games and doesn't quite get it. And a buddy of ours that sometimes does little cameos on Scotch Test Dummies, Shane Preble, who as a kid was huge into Magic and D&D, a lot of role-playing stuff, but never really got into the board game side of things, but is starting to now. So I'm going to host that panel as well, and I'm hoping that these different panels will bring some real neat discussions and some different points of view. And by no means just my point of view. I try to kind of almost like I'm just hosting even a panel, and I'll give it some guidance, but I don't want to control or run the thing. So, but that's some of the things in the future for Bonding with Board Games. See, I can't say it. Bonding with Board Games. If you're interested at all, please come check us out. And if you want to help out, comment, subscribe, and like the individual videos, and that'll help me both reach a bigger audience and just kind of get even the perspective of board gaming out there into the general blogosphere, I guess. Who knows? See you guys later. Chief, bonding with board games. Game on.